Naruto Uzumaki. Naruto Uzumaki is a boy who has a powerful beast called the Nine-Tails Fox, or Kurama, living inside him. When Naruto was just a baby, a giant fox attacked his village, called the Hidden Leaf. To protect everyone, Naruto's parents, who were great ninjas, decided to seal the Nine-Tails inside their newborn son. This made Naruto a Jinchuriki, which means he carries a powerful beast inside him. Because of this, many people in the village were afraid of Naruto and did not want to be near him. He felt lonely and sad, but he never stopped trying to make friends and prove himself. Naruto wanted to become the Hokage, which is the strongest ninja and leader of the village, so everyone would see him as a hero. As Naruto grew older, he started to talk to Kurama, the fox inside him, and they slowly became friends. With Kurama's help, Naruto got even stronger. He learned to use Kurama's energy to make huge energy balls called Rasengans, and to protect himself with a special power called the Nine-Tails Chakra Mode. Killer Bee. Killer Bee is a ninja from the Hidden Cloud Village who carries a powerful creature called the Eight Tails, also known as Gyuki, inside him. When Killer Bee was a young boy, he was chosen to be a Jinchuriki, someone who has a tailed beast inside them. Unlike many others, Killer Bee didn't see this as a bad thing. Instead, he saw it as a way to become stronger and help his village. Killer Bee is different because he treats Gyuki like a friend, not a monster. He talks to Gyuki and respects him, which makes them work well together. Gyuki also likes Killer Bee because he treats him kindly. Gaara. Gaara is a ninja from the Hidden Sand Village and is known as the Jinchuriki of the one-tailed beast, Shukaku. When Gaara was a baby, the leaders of his village sealed Shukaku inside him to make him a powerful weapon. Because of this, people were scared of him, even his own family. Gaara felt very lonely and believed no one loved him. This made him angry and sad, and he became violent to protect himself. Gaara has the ability to control sand thanks to Shukaku. The sand can move and defend him even without Gaara telling it to, like a friend always protecting him. He can also use the sand to attack enemies, create huge walls, or trap people. At first, Gaara thought that being feared made him strong, so he fought a lot, trying to prove he was powerful. But Gaara's life changed when he met Naruto Uzumaki, another Jinchuriki who understood his pain. Naruto showed Gaara that being strong does not mean being alone or making people afraid. Yagura Karatachi. Yagura Karatachi was a ninja from the Hidden Mist Village and the Jinchuriki of the Three Tails, Isobu. Yagura became the host of Isobu when he was very young and learned to control the Three Tails power better than most Jinchuriki. This made him very strong, and he even became the fourth Mizukage, which is the leader of his village. He was known for his serious and strict personality, and he ruled the village with an iron fist. As a Jinchuriki, Yagura could use the powers of the Three Tails. Isobu gave him great strength, allowing him to control water and create powerful water-based attacks. He could use these powers to defend himself and fight his enemies. Han. Han was a ninja from the Hidden Stone Village and the Jinchuriki of the Five Tails, named Kokuo. He was known for being the tallest Jinchuriki, and he wore a special armor made to handle the heat of his boiling steam techniques. Han was a quiet and serious person who preferred to keep to himself. Even though he didn't talk much, he was known to be very strong and skilled in battle. Fu was a ninja from the Hidden Waterfall Village and the Jinchuriki of the Seven Tails, named Chome. She had a lively and friendly personality, always smiling and trying to make friends. Fu was known for her small size, but had a big heart and was very strong. As the Jinchuriki of Chome, Fu had the power to control and harness the abilities of the Seven Tails. Chome was a giant beetle-like creature with wings, and its abilities allowed Fu to use insect-based powers. This included creating powerful blasts and defensive shields using Chome's energy. Fu could also fly by using Chome's wings, which gave her a great advantage in battles. Fu's life was not easy. Being a Jinchuriki meant that people often saw her as different or dangerous. Despite this, she remained positive and tried to help others. Yugito Nii. Yugito was a skilled shinobi from the Hidden Cloud Village and the host of the Two Tails, a giant beast named Matatabi. She was known for her calm and serious nature, as well as her strong sense of duty to her village. As the host of Matatabi, Yugito could use the beast's power, which included special fire abilities. Matatabi was a blue, cat-like creature with two tails, and it gave Yugito the ability to create and control powerful flames. She could use these flames for both attacking enemies and protecting herself. Being a Jinchuriki made Yugito a target for those who wanted to capture Matatabi's power. Despite the constant danger, Yugito was dedicated to her village and worked hard to defend it from threats. Utakata became a Jinchuriki when the Six Tails was sealed inside him by his village, the Hidden Mist Village. This happened when he was just a young boy. The village leaders wanted to use the power of the Six Tails as a weapon, so they chose Utakata to be its host. The process of sealing the beast inside him was very painful, and it was something Utakata never wanted. This event changed his life forever, making him feel different and isolated from everyone else. The Six Tails is a big, slug-like creature with special powers, and it can be very dangerous if it gets out of control. Because of this, people were scared of Utakata, and he didn't want to be a Jinchuriki because it made his life hard. Feeling alone and mistrusted, Utakata ran away from his village. He didn't trust anyone and lived by himself. Even though he was alone, Utakata was very strong. He used a type of jutsu called soap bubble ninjutsu, which let him fight using bubbles that could explode or trap his enemies. One day, Utakata met a girl named Hotaru, and they became friends. She helped him feel less lonely, and Utakata started to care about her like a teacher cares for a student. Unfortunately, his story is sad, because he was eventually captured by people who wanted to take the Six Tails out of him, which led to his death. Roshi was a powerful ninja from the Hidden Stone Village who became a Jinchuriki when the Four Tails, a giant monkey-like creature with lava powers, was sealed inside him. The village leaders chose Roshi to be the host of this beast, hoping to use its incredible power for their own purposes. But having the Four Tails inside him wasn't easy for Roshi, and it made his life really tough. But he didn't feel like he fit in with his village. He didn't like being seen only as a tool because of the beast inside him. Feeling misunderstood, Roshi decided to leave his village and travel the world on his own. He wanted to learn more about the Four Tails and its powers, and through this journey, he hoped to better understand himself. The Four Tails, also known as Son Goku, was proud and strong-willed. At first, Roshi and Son Goku didn't get along, but over time, they began to understand and respect each other. Madara Uchiha. Madara was one of the most powerful ninjas in the Naruto world. He became a Jinchuriki when he managed to seal the 10 Tails, the most fearsome of all the tailed beasts, inside himself. The 10 Tails is a huge creature with immense power, and controlling it made Madara incredibly strong. Madara wasn't like most other Jinchuriki. He didn't have the beast sealed inside him as a child by his village. Instead, he chose to become the 10 Tails Jinchuriki later in his life as part of his plan to bring peace to the world. Though his idea of peace was very twisted, he believed the world could only be peaceful if he controlled it completely. After becoming the 10 Tails Jinchuriki, Madara's power grew even greater. He could perform powerful jutsu that were nearly unstoppable, and he gained the ability to create a powerful illusion called the Infinite Tsukuyomi, which could trap everyone in a dreamlike world. Hagoromo Otsutsuki. Hagoromo Otsutsuki, also known as the Sage of Six Paths, was one of the most important figures in the Naruto world. He was the first Jinchuriki, meaning he was the first person to have a powerful beast sealed inside him. In fact, Hagoromo didn't just have one beast. He had the 10 Tails, the strongest of all the tailed beasts, sealed within him. Hagoromo became the 10 Tails Jinchuriki after he and his brother fought and defeated their mother, Kaguya Otsutsuki, who had turned into the 10 Tails. To protect the world from its terrible power, Hagoromo sealed the 10 Tails inside himself. This made him incredibly powerful and gave him the ability to use all kinds of powerful jutsu. However, Hagoromo wasn't just a fighter. He used his power to bring peace and teach others. He shared his knowledge of chakra, the energy ninjas use, with people all over the world. He also divided the 10 Tails' power into 9 separate tailed beasts to keep the world safe. These 9-tailed beasts are the ones that later became sealed inside other Jinchuriki. Hagoromo was a wise and kind leader. He wanted people to use chakra to connect with each other and live in peace. Even though he had the 10 Tails power, he didn't use it for himself. Instead, he used it to help others. Obito Uchiha. Obito Uchiha was a complex character in the Naruto story who became a Jinchuriki later in his life. He had the 10 Tails, the most powerful of all the tailed beasts, sealed inside him. The 10 Tails is a massive creature with immense power, and having it inside him made Obito one of the most powerful ninjas. Obito didn't start as a Jinchuriki. He was once a kind and caring boy who dreamed of becoming Hokage, the leader of his village. But after a tragic event where he thought he lost the girl he loved, Obito's heart became filled with anger and sadness. He was manipulated by Madara Uchiha, who convinced him that the world was a cruel place that needed to be changed. This led Obito to take on the identity of Madara and work to create a world where no one would ever feel pain again.